Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Despite that the president doesn't work on his promises or words, that cannot deter us from reminding him on what he's supposed to do. Today, I want to address the Kenya Kwanza government, and I will lay emphasis on the deputy president, the loose-mouthed deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. Have you ever come across a family where the children say, daddy, acha zungumze tu aende na hakuna kitu atafanya? Have you ever come across such families? Why? A father talks with little action on what he spoke. The father can say, mtu asitoke kwa hii nyumba leo. Lakini watoto wanasema, acha tu aongee aende. Why? Because he never takes serious his words. He never follows up on what he said. As much as we are Kenyans, as much as Ruto stole victory as per the Azimio coalition, but he's not the president. Yeah? Or I can say he is your president. Actually, that is the best illustration. He is your president. Someone might ask me, is he not your president? He is your president. Now, today, I can call it the entire executive and the National Assembly, because the speaker is a representation of the National Assembly. They were in Bungoma. Bungoma, because Wetangula was a senator, so we can comfortably say they were at Moses Wetangula's backyard, Bungoma. Or we can assume Moses Wetangula was their host because he's the Speaker of the National Assembly and allied to the Kenya Kwanza, very close friend of William Ruto. Kaka, Rigathi has threatened the principles. Rigathi has warned school principals. Have you realized this is the time education is becoming expensive in Kenya? When you compare the Kibaki regime, the Kenyatta regime, and now the Kenya Kwanza regime. This time round, one, the ministry all the way from Matiangi House is disorganized. Right away from the release of exams to the classroom in Chaweri, Sugoi, Turukana, Bungoma, and in villages. Education sector is rotten and it has died. I am not discrediting Machogu from my backyard. I am not doing so, but I'm speaking facts. People can say, Kaka, you are fighting your own. I'm not fighting Machogu. I am telling you the rot in the education system. And I will give you an example. I have videos to justify my arguments. Rigathi stands in the public and say, iyo pesa munatuma watoto, sijui loka, sijui nini, mutatuona. And it ends there. Gachagua akitoka Bungoma, iyo story anaiacha Bungoma. He will never travel with it. True facts. Ameongea Bungoma. He has spoken in Bungoma, yes. He has spoken on media, yes. But once Rigathi gets out of that podium, everything he spoke ends there. And he drops them there. It begins another journey. The same to his master. Ruto akisema tunabadilisha uchumi. Akitoka kwa hiyo podium, story yote anaiwacha, ni kama anavua nguo, anazitoa zote, anawacha hapo, anaanza safari kwenda Nairobi. Now, I want to play for you Gachagua's clip where he spoke today, and I'll come back in a few minutes.
Mambo ya JSS, mwalimu yeyote ambaye atapatikana amefukuza watoto ati mambo ya uniform, mambo ya desk, sijui mambo ya nini, kabla hiyo mtoto afike nyumbani kwa mzazi yake, mwalimu atakuwa ametangulia kwenda nyumbani kabla mtoto afike. And I want to talk to our teachers. Nataka kuuliza walimu wetu. The Ministry of Education has released money, capitation, for junior secondary school, for primary school, for secondary school. Mwalimu asikue mtu ambaye ako na mambo yake, na hao watoto wakubaliwa wasome. If mzazi anahangaika kidogo mambo ya uniform, aendelee kusoma na ile ya zamani, mzazi akitafuta uniform. Ikipatikana aendelee. Si ndio? Kama iko shida ya desk, kulikuwa na desk kwa hiyo shule, mtoto waendelee, kwa sababu lazima hii watoto wasome.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rick J. Now, I miss a voice in the Republic of Kenya. Myself, I feel I miss a voice. I miss a man who stood by his words. I miss a man who could speak and act immediately. Yaani akisema, nyinyi mjue hiyo lazima atafanya. Whether you like it or not. Akisema leo tunapelekana na walimu, he says that. There is no going back. Yaani akisema, Kenya knows it will work. I miss that voice. A voice of reason. A voice that snatched Kenya from the yokes of sinking. I miss that voice. Kenya needs such a man. A man that the public can trust. Wanajua, huyu akisema, anza kujipanga. Dr. Fred Okengo Matiangi. Matiangi akisema hakuna kuuza uniform kwa shule, that is what will happen. There is no question. Matiangi asimame leo jioni saa 10, aseme kuanzia kesho hakuna kucollect pesa kutoka kwa wanafunzi za uniform. Kesho asubuhi kila principal ameacha kila kitu. Matiangi akisimama aseme Kenya tunahama tuende Rwanda, it will happen that day. Matiangi angesimama aseme serikali imehama imeenda Bungoma. Yaani Matiangi akisema kesho kila mwanafunzi aache kuvaa uniform, that is exactly what will happen. Matiangi akisimama aseme kesho kila school bus ni rangi ya yellow, that is what will happen. Matiangi asimame aseme kwamba kila polisi atavaa uniform ya blue kuanzia next week, that is what exactly will happen. Matiangi asimama aseme kuanzia saa 9 jioni tunahama kutoka analog tunaenda digital, that is what will happen. I miss a voice. Hawa vinyangalika wengine akisema, yani I can recall one video here by Fred Matiangi stormed a school and asked the principal, Principal, umenunua school bus ya 10 million, lakini wanafunzi wanalala chini. Between the bus and the dorms, which is more urgent? I always say in life, there is a want and a need. Having an expensive phone that you use only to make calls, that is a want and not a need. Right? So, Matiangi asked a very serious question. Akauliza principal, ile basi umepaki pale ni mpya and it costed you over 10 million, but you cannot afford beds for students. I miss that voice. Let me give you a glimpse of the video clip.
Let me tell you, my dear. You know, when you look at this ablution block and look at this school, look, the bus, they have a bus that could have cost not less than 10 million to buy. And look at the condition. So, if they are locked from inside, there must be someone inside.
No, there's somebody who is coming with the key. The one who will do the cleaning.
So which one is open that we can see?
This one.
Would you rather actually have the bus or have a better dormitory? So?
And we are trying to discontest that we have.
Honestly, if this was your personal family matter, would you buy a bus first or make sure your children are sleeping in a better place? Would you rather buy a comfortable car driving around and your children are living like this?
Even a coat of paint will not cost you much.
And that money that you have spent on that bus actually could build a whole brand new dormitory. And you don't drive around every day. When you need to move students from point A to point B, you can actually hire a bus, or you can talk to a neighboring school, agree with the neighboring school, share a bus, and instead of sinking all that 9 million or so in a bus, use it to build a new infrastructure. Alafu sasa wazazi wanapoambiwa leta pesa ya basi na watoto wao wanalala hivi. I'm screaming not to shed it here. Look,
yes,
this is how our children live.
We came here and we
and sasa na sisi tunalipwa na Wakenya kufanya hivi haki ya Mungu mbele ya Mungu. Honestly, look.
Sir, we came here and we wrote a report and it is supposed to be implemented. We told him to convene a BOM meeting and discuss that report because we were also paying the same way. Sir, we came here and...
Okay, let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
You came here,
yeah.
You wrote a report,
yeah.
And you came, then what happened?
We told, there's a follow-up and the castle.
The report doesn't change the life of this child.
Yes, sir.
If I were you, I would live here. The report doesn't change the life of this child who lives like this. You're presiding over a school where the principal and his board spends millions to buy a bus. Look at our children that are sleeping. I mean, I'm seeing. What? I can't believe it.
Sir, if you check on this one, sir, we are in the process and...
no, let's go to the function. So, okay, anyway.
I will improve. This
doesn't need money. Collect rubbish. You have all those boys. They keep their compound clean.
Yeah.
Really.
We have been used to doing it, the workers doing it.
No. You put 1,000 boys. They do it themselves.
Sure.
Yeah. They wake up in the morning. We used to do it when we were in school. You do your cleanliness. Yeah, come. I'm sure you have those on punishment. They do it.
So now, okay, so tell me, how do you issue them? How do you use this?
This is not the letter we use. I use
For the issuing?
For the issuing is from credit cards.
Kaka, that is Machogu, eh? I'm waiting for a day. I'm waiting for a day when Rigiji himself will wake up in the morning, aende shule, and follows up where the principals are selling lockers, as he said. As he said. I'm waiting for a day when Machogu will wake up in the morning and start following up in each and every school to see what is going on. Lakini kwa sababu wote ni serikali ya majambazi na makatels, they want to do that. Wanajua vile wanaiba. Mulisikia vitabu ya, sijui vitabu ilikuwa inaenda Nyamira, ilipatikana mstori sijui ni wapi. Makatero. Kaka, that is your government, not my government. That is your government. Those are your leaders. Mimi niko hapa, I'm watching the show. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.